back, everybody, to the Warlord of SBAS plays Torment, Ties in Numenera, episode 73. Last time, well, we woke up to the hellscape of the sanctuary being attacked by the Sorrow. We eventually escaped and actually saved most of the people, so that's actually pretty good. So we'll continue on talking to Drakon or whatever, and because we're trying to convince him to let us talk to the Memvora. So let's continue with that. I once had a claim to an artifact. It was spirited away to a place called the Ascension of fantasy name, a realm of crystalline beauty. I need the artifact back. It's called the Magmatic Amulet, a circlet of dark Hellion material. It is of great interest to me. Great interest. I believe that you may be unequally suited to retrieve it. He bows. Find it, bring it to me, and I guarantee you an audience with the Memvora. How do we get to the Ascension? Follow the caravan road to the trade post. You'll find a mall there. It'll take you to the Ascension. Scan thoughts. Or rather, it did. But that's why I'm sending you, Cast-Off. You'll find your kind always finds a way toward your sire's footsteps. What's a maw? Maw is one of the mouths of the bloom, reaching its tendrils through the dimensions. Some enterprising individuals travel those tendrils, exploring new worlds and bringing back strange and wondrous items for trade. I agree.
I'll remember that.
Draken smiles and then inclines his head. I hoped you might. He raises a slender finger. Oh, before we part, you have the scent of an old friend on you. Tiber. If you should happen to come across him again, please tell him that I would love to see him again. Oh, and I have matters to discuss.
I'll remember that.
Remember, the Magmatic Amulet from the Ascension. Alright. So, let's explore Fleshy Place. Orifice, blah blah blah. Frank Doyle Quinn. What the heck is going on here? You being beat up by shadows? Here, take the money. A woman bereft in rags stands down defensively beside her tent. Despite her obvious poverty, she crosses her arms and holds her chin high. And what do you want? Another dangerous looking one. Another dangerous looking one. God. Is there no end to the predators in this place? Who are those people who ran off? She points her chin in the direction of the tunnel that leads to the courtyard. They're called Danleon and Verg. They've been squeezing money out of me for months. Protection, they call it, though obviously they only mean from them. I wish I could do more than simply cave to their demands. But as you can see, I'm not exactly equipped to defend myself. It's all I can do to survive. How often do they steal from you? Too often. I barely have enough to feed myself. And then they take what's left, usually more than what's left. Maybe I can help? Where do they go?
That.
They crawl out of the hole somewhere deep in the bloom. They'll... bleh. I think it's called... I'm not sort of wish to violence upon anyone, even people like them, but I hope something happens to stop them. I'm so naive, hoping for help. Still no harm in pointing one potential thug to another. And... tell me about yourself. She gives you a wicked smile and curtsy. My name is Quinn, the medicine woman. The Bloom's most pitiful storyteller and self-styled innkeeper. Though I admit that it is far too fine a word for me, my little tent, still I can find meal, a bedroll, and at least modicum of entertainment in the form of tales from my homeland. Before I came here, I was a noblewoman, believe it or not. Curator from bleh. She gets a faraway look on her eyes. It feels like previous life. I wonder if I'll ever find my way back. Back. Shakes her head. I suspect not. Even if I could leave the bloom and learn the direction of steadfast, the journey itself would be lethal. How'd you get here? You seen the katana, I assume? The just brother to the massive broken vehicle behind her. Ew, that. Behind her, being slowly subsumed by the bloom's flesh. It's a kind of magical carriage capable of traveling great distances, but skipping over space in between. Oh. 8-fold space. Cool. Governor Blair Priest determined that it came through in a very precise schedule. It would appear at one of a few locations near Blair for 73 hours. Well, among the nobles, it became a sort of adventure. We would dare one another to board the katana, or even hold a katina? I don't know. Even hold our parties at a location where it was scheduled to appear. It was exciting. I know people who went on such journeys and came back with the most wonderful tales. They spent a couple of days meeting strange, fascinating people and visiting wild locales. Some, I am fairly certain, were not even in the ninth world. I had to see it for myself. Excuse me. Isaac always had the most romantic tales. Clouds of crystals, Pacala's shimmering fields, a dome of water in the desert. So about a year ago, my friend and I threw a Katina Gala in anticipation for the arrival. Packed and dressed for adventure, and then when the carriage arrived, we boarded immediately. She clasped her hands in front of her and sighs. Sadly, that was the Katina's final journey. I crashed here, tunneling through part of the boom. Most of the passengers were killed in the crash, and the rest of the month. In the months since, I am all that's left of the voyage. I only wish for the tales half as romantic as his were. Sadly, this will never be. Yeah. You're a very strong person to have survived so long. I never considered myself strong. If I was truly strong, I might have kept the others alive too, she laughs. But thank you. Where's Blah? 100 kilometers from here, from what I've learned. As I understand it, the bloom is located in what we in Stither call the Beyond, or actually Beyond the Beyond. As I had never heard of Suza's protector or any of the places people talk about here. Blah is one of the largest cities in Steadfast, or it perches on the edge of an enormous rift in the ground called Valtasum. Some streets and buildings even got protruded from the cliffside, not unlike the city's cliffs, as I understand it. It's a cultural jewel in otherwise war-torn nation. Look at her close, I guess. You notice immediately that her rags are actually made of high-quality fabric. It appears that they were once a fine green dress or gown, though it is not filthy and torn. Now filthy and torn. She kisses you, looking strong, and straightens her posture, seeming almost real for a moment. Yeah. Let's sleep. We did use a lot of fighting. Cost you 65 shins. Ugh. 65 shins? I have that money. I don't have enough money. Can I sleep here for free? She looks at you sympathetically. Oh, what is it? We were both refugees. What the?
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not. I think I was accidentally holding down the space.
The stuff.
Whatever. I got the healing I needed. That's nice. Alright. So that's where I sleep. Good to know. Wow. So many places to check out. So let's go over here.
You can do this.
Refugee. Master vehicle appears to have crashed. Alright. What's this?
Fine.
A panel has fallen away from the side of the crashed katana, exposing a compartment that is filled out with machinery. Waves of energy radiate from it like a heat haze. Examine it. Most of the machine in the compartment is smashed and unrecognizable, hanging by wires and straps of torn synth. In the open spaces between the machines, tiny vortexes of light and energy occasionally spring into being, obliterate everything that happened to touch and then vanish again. You recognize the vortex as musical singularities in space-time. Oh, that's not good. Miniature black holes. The president suggests that this katana is powered by a transdimensional power source, which might be accessible from its aft section. As your eyes grow accustomed to the weird blurry haze, you notice a synth canister near the back of the compartment. It appears to be intact. If you stretch your arm, you might be able to reach it, but if the vortex opens at the wrong time, you could be seriously hurt. Peer more carefully at the canister. If the interior of the container is not anything like the mechanical engine, you're guessing the canister is some kind of coolant. Well, given the size of the engine, it's probably much more powerful than anything you've seen before. You suspect the canister could be repurposed to a single-use device that could freeze anything or anyone in a matter of seconds. Sure, let's steal it. Well, obviously, I don't do it. She does, because she has the quick finger stuff. Go for it. You reach into the compartment, fingers grabbing at the smooth synth of the canister, trying to work it loose. A tiny vortex flares to life near your arm, but you snatch away, and the vortex misses, and by a few centimeters. With a final twist, you pull the canister free. The canister ice cold and touched no one. And you find a release valve. If you open it all the way, the coolant would be sprayed out, freezing anything it touches. Alright, I have minor fatale. Hyper coolant spray. Cool. Alright. From what I remember, actually, I think we just all leveled, so first things first. Let's see, you can have one more, so you can have it. So I'm not sick. Alright, so let's do leveling. Cast off. Increase stat pool. Intellect doesn't. I'm gonna put in might. Just in case we have another situation where we have to break down things.
Need rest.
Oh, excuse me. Abilities unlocked. Concentration increase. When training level and concentration. That's good. Invigorate conversation. On critical success on persuasion, deception, and intimidation tasks, completely refill your intellect pool. Ooh. Good. Nice. Alright. Huh. Let's go down. Resource. Targeting eye. Stereo attacks. For each level of effort, plug perception. Spirits infuse critical hits with an intricate force and conferring disrupted on top of normal effect of ability. Maelstrom. 2 damage and everything. So relativistic. That's what I need to do to damage it. Good to know. Let's weak the relativistic. Alright. Invert. Move all negative fatales. Energize. Choose down. Choose a damage type. Confers energize all damage deals the converted chosen type. Incite action. Allows it. Target an ally with enemies in weapon range and choose one of the enemies. Immediate attack on the enemy. Enemy fire summons a construct that draws the attacks of nearby enemies and fights on your side. This character can only summon one blood at a time. Acting attack crest. Ooh. I do like summon bitches. Adaptation. Gain 1 protected. 2 armor, 1 resistance. It confers vulnerability. That's what Calistige could use, and it's actually pretty useful. Space warping pulse that pushes and pulls all nearby. On hit, confers control, forces the target to fight on your side. Oh man, there's a lot of fun stuff in here. I do like the mind control and the animating stuff, but there's a lot of good stuff here too. Like the weakening. That's useful. Maelstrom. It is pretty interesting, but I don't see how I'd use that too much. Wouldn't it be nice to have a meat shield? I'm gonna do this because a meat shield would be very useful, especially since our current team doesn't have one. Stuff. Sight action. Because that could be useful to have someone else attack or do something like reactivating somebody to push a button or something. So I think those would be 2 useful things. I'm gonna go with those 2. Alright. Next level. Advance. Alright. We're going with. We got 3. Improve skills. No, I'll go without that. Calistige. Increased edge. For extra effort. Increased edge. It's always nice to have free.
A worthy goal.
Like, so now she can use 3 for free, and she can only go up to 4, so. Enrich. Improve skill. Or more points. Actually, I'm gonna go with more points and get her speed up.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Oh, you got another level too. Good. Improve skill. Stealth. Require a few evade or surprise. Evade or surprise enemies. Yes.
Hey,
Oh.
doing does beget learning.
Alright, and now that we have a little bit more. God of Change. +1 training level to in concentration skill. Cipher add up. Serves the next use allowing it. You use second time, cannot use letters that grant bonus. Alright, so she can actually use things twice. So that's actually pretty good. Alright. Resourceful. +1 cipher. Quantum step. Teleport an ally to a point within range. Mental barrier. +1 mental pool. +1 armor. Huh. Teleporting allies would be useful. Yeah, I'm gonna go with teleporting allies because that can be extremely useful. Machine set for use. Each level of training. Yeah, if she can like really use ciphers, it'd be useful. So gotta change, huh? So I have 2 gods now. Yeet. Let's make sure no one else double leveled. No. Alright. Neat. That's useful. Actually, no. Before I do anything, I want to rearrange stuff so she has a couple of ciphers, and she can use a whole bunch. She's mostly my magic user, so I don't actually want to get the ciphers to her. Yeah, damage. Should fog of war. Curse dim. Non-combat task. Chemical damage. Alright, yeah, that's all good for her. Yeah, you put another one. Heal. Knockdown. He's humanoid. Gravity bomb. Persuasion task. 18 mental damage. Yeah, let's just put that over there too. Alright. So let's continue exploring this area. We looted that. We poked stuff.
Of course we can help. Right, Al?
Alright. Dissented. The heck is this? Dissented. Robot. Think. Descendant. The season. What seizes your eyes first about this humanoid automaton is not its cunning construction or of its slender limbs or the gleaming white armor that covers its chassis. It is instead the frozen humanoid head that peers out from the frost-covered dome in the construct's chest. Yeah, that would definitely get my attention. The head examines you carefully from head to toe. You feel a subtle warmth as it scans inside the machine. Scanning inside the machine to assess you. Creepy. The automaton gaze shifts to Ren and remains on her for a long time. For a long moment, then returns to you. The voice then squeaks through a grill mounted on top of the construct's head. It is flat and expressionless. Greetings. We are called the Dissented. We are here representing buyers from your society. Our clients greatly value beauty, physical fitness. As the store how cuts its speech short. Apologies. Maintenance for this vessel has not been optimal in recent times. Rectifications to be undertaken soon. We surmise we seek beautiful creatures to honor them. For instance, if you look into the slave pit nearby, you see one specimen that stands out from the rest. A young man there. He points. Do you see the interplay of muscle on his body? It is strong, but not overbuilt. The biceps are pleasantly rounded, as are the pectorals. Their body has little fat, and appears to be good condition. This is a popular among our clients. These are some examples of the traits we seek.
Making a note.
Its grill squeaks again like a bloody nose. Apologies. It makes a small adjustment. We are here that we might take these subjects to the Aptora suite. We offer a life of luxury, privilege, and pleasure for everybody. Static accepts. It pauses. We offer great rewards. We require 3 individuals with aesthetically pleasing bodies. Perhaps we can be of mutual assistance. Why do you keep looking at Ren?
Making a note.
Strong, muscle tone, athletic build, great potential to become a suitable recruit. If allowed to take her, we will ensure she grows to be a healthy, physically active woman in superb condition. No, I'm not going to sell Rin to him. Tell me about yourself. The girl buzzes out a flat voice again. We do not have a personal appellation you would understand. Our people commonly refer to us as Dissented. We achieve long life through these forms you see. Our heads separated and preserved. We need not retain our original forms to preserve the knowledge we carry. We can shed our these bodies but live on. This one has lived hundreds of years, though its original body is long since dust. We admire beauty in all its forms and seek to preserve it. We do this as a service to ourselves and as a duty to the world, so the future generation can learn to appreciate beauty as we do. The young man in the pit is a slave, isn't he? Why don't you buy him yourself? The auctioneer refuses our coin. We not sell. He will not sell to us. I'm not going to sell Bryn to him, so that's done with you. I'm going to end the episode here, and we're going to continue exploring the bloom next time. Won't that be fun? Look at all these nerves and stuff. Fleshy. So anyway, remember, press the KL so you go mad. Bye.